Howdy do. And I see Cancel is with us. Give it a few minutes and wait for Thrick and Shamish and Narate. There's Thrick.
Turns out I was too busy playing Minecraft and forgot about D&D, so I made him go log on.
That's an acceptable excuse.
I agree.
That's okay. I've been playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided all day. In between doing loads of laundry. I like to cheat my way through the stealth missions by stealthily killing everybody on that particular level.
How else would you do it?
Well, I don't know. There's all these weirdos that want to sneak past everybody. I'm like, nope, just murder them.
Why sneak past when you can sneak kill?
That's right. And if you kill them, then you get to loot everything in their pocket.
Right.
And still nobody knows you're there.
Right, exactly. Well, that's not always true. So, like, there's a section where you have to go back to so the terrorists blow up a subway station, and you're a part of Interpol, and the local police department takes over and takes your evidence, and so you have to go sneak back in to try to steal the evidence. And so there were dead city cops all over the place, and evidently that changes part of the story, because then I got in trouble from my boss because the local city police were reporting that terrorists hit the subway station a second time after the bomb went off. Like, well, whatever.
Can't always win, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well. There's Narate. I've not heard anything from Shamish, so I don't know what his deal is. All right. Well, we will just go ahead and get started, and I'll give him a minute or two to log back in. So, welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We will be picking up right where we left off last week, and but before we get started, if you're watching on Twitch, if you scroll down, you should see some tiles there. If you're not seeing tiles, click on my profile image and the tile should pop up. The first one that we have is TNC, and that stands for Talon Claw. And Talon Claw make beautiful wooden DM screens, yeah, Dungeon Master screens and dice vaults of all kinds, and they're getting into making gaming tables, and they just do fabulous work. Right now, Talon Claw is having another weekend sale, 10% off everything site-wide. So if you click on that tile, it'll take you to their Etsy store, and you can score some excellent loot for yourself for your Dungeon Master. And the next on the list would be the Speechless Bard. She makes beautiful leather covers for your core rule books, and she has a line of dice bracelets and dice pads that look like spell scrolls when they're all rolled up. So yeah, definitely check her out. She does amazing work. All handmade, all hand painted. It's unbelievable. You really need to check it out. And the last on the list is the Fable Beard Company. They make beard balms, oils, beard butter, beard wash. They have all manner of beard products. And each scent profile is a different fantasy character. Right now I'm wearing Gingerbread Man. That was a seasonal scent. Smells like fresh gingerbread cookies, although it is a little heavy on the cinnamon, but you know, that's fine. If you freshly shave and you throw on Gingerbread Man, you're gonna feel it. Yeah, it burns a bit, but it's good. It's a good burn. So definitely check them out. They just came out with a new line of CBD oils that is supposed to promote beard growth. I don't know if that's true, but I like their other products. Several of the bearded gentlemen from our other gaming groups love their products, so I'm inclined to believe them. I don't really have a need for beard growth, but if you have a patchy beard, that's probably the place to check out. So where we left off last week, I guess in the meantime I will just remove him, I guess. So where we left off last week, you guys had just convinced these space Orogs to let you through by giving them food because they were all starving, and they were the crew of a I don't want to say crashed because it's not really crashed. So there was a Spelljammer that was up in space and orbit over Toril, and a portal opened up that led them here, probably that prick Hallister. And so this big squiddy spaghetti monster cuttlefish thing is actually a ship, and they told you that it is trapped here, that it even if they were able to get it out of Undermountain, it would not go anywhere because the helm on the bridge has been stolen. And if you know anything about Spelljammers, they require a spellcaster to sit in this special chair, and their magical energy is what powers the Spelljammer and allows it to fly through the space. Oh, okay. So Anthony's going to be a little bit late. Okay. So, yeah, it's stuck there, and even if it wasn't, it couldn't go anywhere without it. They specifically told you they don't know exactly where it is, but they know that it is deeper, that it was taken deeper into Undermountain. So it's somewhere below this level. Meanwhile, Telfar has been scouting ahead, and Telfar found that there is a chamber. Let me find this chamber exactly. I mean, I know what's in there, but Telfar's found all sorts of weird things so far. So she's found these oozes and slimes that don't act like the normal oozes and slimes that you'd find in a dungeon. These seem to be acting with some form of intelligence. And so, and he's here already. Okay. So these oozes and slimes seem to be acting with some form of intelligence, much higher than what they usually have. And in this chamber is a 10-foot high 10-foot tall cave, she finds a huge gray ooze in here, and it seems to be acting with what can only be described as multiple personalities. Like one section of this gray ooze tries to go one direction, another tries to go another direction, while a third goes in an alternate direction. It doesn't seem to have any cohesion on where it wants to go or what it wants to do. It doesn't know that she's there because she is stealthed. But she has found others that were acting weird. She found a trio of black puddings in a pit that seemed to be acting with some form of intelligence beyond what you would expect from an ooze. So that is where we left off. Let's do this. This is being a pain in my butt. Well, first of all, I shall put Scavenger back in here. Herp. There is Scavenger. And I need to put it back in here. Okay. So, or, you know, we could do it this way too. Let's see here. That's the one. But none of this matters because this is all old. Oops. Okay. So there is a nice initiative order. You guys can all see that, right? Hello?
I could see the map. What is it we're supposed to be seeing?
The turn order window?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Actually, let me bring that up. There we go. Okay. So, we will start with Telfar, since she's all the way up here with her 37 stealth. Telfar, what would you like to do at this point?
I think probably take a little peek over in 12.
Okay.
I'm not looking to engage anything, just explore.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
29. Okay. So this little cave chamber here has a 20-foot high ceiling, and you see in here that there are 3 more of these intelligent black puddings that are clinging to the ceiling in here. Let me...
3 more gooey goos.
Yes. Let's see here. I think they are in wet caverns. Maybe not. Evidently not. And these are not nearly as big as that gray ooze that you saw in the last cave. I know they're here. Maybe it is in essentials. I would think oozes would be essential. Apparently,
it was a pudding, right? A black pudding?
Yes, these are 3 of the black puddings. I am not a fan of this. Let's see here.
Like a great adventure knows oozes are essential.
I know, right? I mean, well, screw it. I'm just going to do it this way. This is another one of those parts of Roll20 that I am just not a fan of. We will copy this. I will paste and shrink. And rename. Black pudding. There we go. So yeah, and once again, they aren't going to be able to see through your 37 stealth. However, at the end of this cave, you see that there is a 12-foot high alcove at the back of the cave that looks to be a misshapen granite altar. Staring out from its 1 foot diameter, there's a 1 foot diameter purple disc inscribed with a black glaring eye. Looming behind the altar is a 9 foot tall statue carved in the form of an amorphous, forward lurching pillar that reaches out with a dozen clawed human arms.
Do I recognize this? Have I seen it anywhere before? Would I know it?
Make a DC 20 religion check.
That's not my strong suit. Um, 10?
Nope, you're completely baffled.
Yeah, no idea what that is. Never seen it before in my life. Some kind of altar. Alright.
Make another perception check.
Okay. I re-roll 1. For 25.
So on a 25, you see that at the start of this, so this is the disc, and you're flying up above. You see that there is a hidden cavity at the base of this disc. In front of the star is the column with the arms, and then this little square is the disc. You see at the base of the disc that there appears to be a hidden compartment, like a drawer. You also notice that it looks like the disc can be rotated. So it's set into this rock face, and it looks like the purple disc part can actually be turned.
Wheel of Fortune.
Right. But more like the Wheel of Fortune from Borderlands, where, they mount you to a disc and spin you.
I will think about this while the rest of the party does stuff.
Okay. Back in the cave of the space Orogs, what do you guys want to do? So the Orogs are sitting around eating and drinking the feast and ale that Narate summoned for them. So what would you guys like to do from here?
Well, we had negotiated with them. The best we were going to get was non-interference. They were just going to stay put.
Right.
And having discovered some of the history and things about the Spelljammer ship and the crew, and basically finishing off with these disagreeable, stinky space goblins. I know they're space Orogs, but goblins and Orogs both have O's and G's in it, so
right.
It's not much different.
Right.
So we went, knowing that there is a Spelljammer ship up to the north of us, and that's where Telfar went. We're going around the corner, and we're going to follow along Telfar, which for once we kind of knew what Telfar was going to do.
Right.
Telfar said he was going to go up this northern passageway, so we're going to go that way.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So, are you being stealthy about this, or how are you? Are you just going?
Well, to a large extent, it depends on if Shamash is coming with us, because we don't have much choice on stealth when we have Clank Clank going along with us.
Well, he has mithril armor now, so.
Yep, but you guys don't get my +10 from my Twinga, because I'm too far away.
That's true.
So, stealth.
I see him. I don't hear him though.
Here's my. I have great stealth.
Okay. So yeah. Everybody roll stealth then.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard for an army to move stealthily because it only takes one.
Right. How about cancel? He's probably muted.
We'll see. False.
Oh boy. And Narate. Narate, roll a stealth check.
Sorry.
No problem.
Seven.
Oh boy. Okay. So you guys blunder your way through here.
Clank, clank, clank.
There's no clanking of the mithril. It's just I'm a dwarf.
The enemies just hear us shouting, shh at him.
Yeah. So
Shushing him.
Yeah.
It's like he sees nice veins in the rock on the wall, and he can't help but whack on it with his hammer and pull out a little piece
right.
every now and then.
So let's see here. You guys see exactly what the Orogs were describing to you as a large vessel that looks like it's been shaped like a cuttlefish. And you can see that it's sitting in this mucky ooze that has rivers flowing all over throughout this entire cavern. And you can see that the front of the ship, these tentacles, these aren't like wavy tentacles, they are hardened battering rams that are on the front of this vessel. And you can see at the very top that you hear ratchet, click, 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 and this ballista points to you guys, and you hear like a split second before it fires, you hear it click like it's being cocked. Everybody roll initiative.
Telfar too?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw you into the mix. I'm still not hearing anything from Anthony. I'm just going to remove him from the initiative order for now. And we will just set him over here.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I figured out what the problem was. I have a mic that can mute, and also I was also mute on the Skype, and so when I unmute on the mic, it was still muted in the... Okay.
Okay.
Whammy, I see.
Okay, so Aaron got a 21. Telfar's at an 11. Cancel, what'd you get?
21.
Nice. Thrick.
17.
Narate.
19.
And Shamish.
25.
Jesus. Okay. Between Aaron and Cancel, which one of you guys wants to go first?
Aaron, you go first.
Okay.
Sure, whatever.
Okay. And I don't... Well, these guys are easy. And I will just put in there. There we go. 18. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's one thing about using this initiative system is it doesn't have their stats built into it, but that's okay. I got a 19. Spades or rocks. Okay, so you guys hear this ratchet and click, and you can see this ballista turning to point at you. Shamish, what do you want to do?
Okay, so where are we? Over there. Okay, so is it the one to the right? The one on the very...
This one right there.
The turn? Yeah, that one, yeah. Well, if Aaron's in front of me, I'll just try to duck behind him.
You're just going to use him as a body shield?
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
think he's taking the
Dodge action?
by that.
Okay. So Shamish takes the dodge action. Karen, what would you like to do?
Describe again how high up is this
That is
deck?
a good question.
Can we see the Orogs up there? Can we see the...
I
we
don't.
just hear something?
Yeah, you can definitely see the edge of the ballista. Let's see here. That's a really good question. So this vessel is 290 feet long. It's called the Scavenger. It is 50 feet wide. It looks to be about 25 tons. Let's see here. That's a really good question.
If it's floating in that mucky
and it's only-
ooze, it would...
Well, it's only 2 decks, so and from what it's not really, I wouldn't say floating. It's definitely grounded. The ooze is just kind of flowing around it, but it is 2 decks tall. So you know, you probably can't see the Orogs, but you can see that these ballista are being aimed at you.
All right. Well, it is 30 feet on this map, or little somewhere about there, to this point right here.
Right.
But I don't know if I'd be allowed to Misty Step to that spot. That's a DM call.
Yeah, because you're also going to have to go up. I would say that. How tall are? Here's a way to answer this. How tall are the rooms in here? The rooms. Well, we can say that the rooms are 10 feet tall. So it's 30 feet from here to here, but it's also going to be at least 20 feet up. Probably closer to 30 feet. So it's actually 60 feet, 30 one way, 30 up. So you wouldn't be able to Misty Step.
All right.
You'd only be able to get halfway there.
For anything?
You what?
Do we need this ship for anything?
I know exactly what we need this ship for.
Oh, so we can't burn it?
Well, if you burn the ship, I think you'll be burning up a miniature giant hamster in there somewhere.
So
okay, so we can't.
Aaron's gonna move. He knows everybody's kind of stuck in this position here, and these squares are 10 feet or 5 feet. There's a.
We'll say that they're
they're 10.
Yeah, I know it says that they're 10, but that screws with movement, so we'll just say that they're 5 feet.
That's true, because the little ruler thing was way off if that's 10. But anyway, all right. So Aaron's going to get out of the way, and he can tell just by looking at the arrowhead of this thing,
Right.
that we're creating a nice long line of shish kebab adventurers here.
Right.
So Aaron will move up to I'll come up to here. That's maybe 20 feet.
Okay.
And that'll be my move action. And what the heck? Let's see. I will do a just mess with people here. No, I can't do that. Oh, well, yeah, I haven't been using my familiar very much, but so I'm just gonna stop right there.
Okay.
I'll do a dodge action as well because there's not much else to do.
Okay. I am going to also allow you to make a free action of a perception check.
Okay. Tell you what, man, that looks like a 23. Did
Nice.
that one make sure that I didn't get cheated? Yeah, that used my reliable talent.
So you immediately notice that. I mean, you've never seen a Spelljammer before, so and you're not aware of what this thing is. But your first inclination when you look at this is that it's some kind of ship, like it's a sailing vessel. But you don't see any masts, you don't see any sails. And the last thing that you notice is that it doesn't appear to be made of any kind of wood that you've ever seen. There's no planks, you can't see any rivets. It looks like it's made out of some kind of hardened resin.
Okay.
Cancel, what would you like to do?
Sure, shape. I'm going to just casually
Cast Fireball?
that's a box. That's the wrong shape. Hold on. Where's the shape thing? I don't want to draw that.
You hold the Alt key down to make circles.
Right.
But you don't start at the center. You start at the upper left.
There's another circle already drawn here if you're looking for a radius.
I'm trying to figure out how to draw lines.
Oh, you have to. There is a line. It says polygon/line. It's the third sub menu down.
Yes, it is.
It's like an upside down Q.
Yeah.
Well, the upside down Q is for doing measurement.
Yeah, distances.
So just casually wall of force as much as I could possibly see.
Okay, so from here, here, and here. Is that right?
I'm the green.
You get those 10-foot panels. So it depends on if you just want to make a windscreen. You can do all sorts of things.
So you're just gonna wall of force that whole thing there.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a circle or dome or hemisphere or whatever. I think the radius for a hemisphere is 20.
Yeah, if you do a hemisphere, it's 20.
So you could get all of these guys with wall of force.
Yeah. The wall is broken. It's the best spell there is.
Right? Okay. You could do that.
Ignore the last side of that triangle.
It's close.
All right. And it is invisible, so they don't know that it's there.
That's
Now.
true.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. To find the hypotenuse.
This is not math class. That side of the triangle does not exist. That was me clicking.
This isn't about dragons or dungeons. It's math.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's not a river. That's ooze. So you're not going to find any hypotenuses in there. No offense. Nothing.
Doug Bill's hypotenuse. So you cast a wall of force up there and enclose all three of these ballista, of which you can actually only see two, but
Yeah, that's why I'm just kind of blocking off this side.
yeah.
A big dome over the top of the Spelljammer ship.
Yeah. Well, as much of a dome as he can make over the Spelljammer ship. So, Narate, what would you like to do?
So it's just a giant circle of wall of force.
Yeah, but it's
invisible.
It's invisible.
It's a giant circle of nothing.
Right.
Nothing's there.
So we don't know it's there.
You could do an Arcana maybe and see if you recognize the spell being cast, but
Yeah.
No gaps or anything?
No.
Then I will cast, what can I cast? Ooh, I know what I can cast. I can cast Flame Strike. Since it comes from the sky.
Yes, you could.
And not, yeah.
So, he...
Right there.
So, he will need to make a dex save. He gets a soft 20 on his dex save, so he will take half damage.
I don't think he will, because my spell save DC is...
You have a spell save DC higher than 20?
I think it's 21.
That would be absurd.
How is it 21?
It should be 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier. And so your spellcasting modifier is wisdom.
Okay.
closer to 18.
Yeah, it's 18 if you have like a plus 5 to whatever stat it is. So 12 fire damage and
Well, now they're justified to shoot at us because we attacked them.
So, you drop a flame strike.
so 10, 22 total damage, 10 radiant damage, 12 fire damage.
Okay, so, okay. So, you drop that on him, and he is clearly displeased. Is there anything you want to do with a bonus action?
I don't know. No.
Okay. So, you can see that this guy also turns and aims his towards you. And you can see that these ballista have it appears that they have a rotation of about 180 degree arc. And they both fire. And nothing happens because the ballista bolts literally shatter on the wall of force and throw splinters back into the Orog's faces. This guy no, that's not good. As a bonus action, this guy jumps off and lands onto this little flipper fin that's off the side of the ship, but he doesn't make his athletics check.
Does he have a way of getting through the wall of force?
He went around it. Because he had to go back.
Oh, it's the green, not the red.
Yeah, he had to go back. So, but he takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage from falling onto the fin. And then for his regular action, he moves off of here and over to Aaron, and he is going to attack. Orogs have the aggressive feature, which means as a bonus action, they can move up to their speed towards a hostile creature. He is going to swing his great axe twice on Aaron. And he's going to miss with an 11. 23 to hit.
I'll use a lucky and have him re-roll.
Okay, go ahead and roll and see what he gets.
Let's see. You'll have to add whatever modifier he gets to 7.
So he only gets a 13 and misses. Okay.
Well, that was lucky.
This guy isn't sure exactly what is going on, but he is going to move to here. And he doesn't make his athletics check, and he takes 7 points of damage. And he...
Wow, they must be really good at athletics.
He's going to throw a javelin at Aaron. At Aaron. At disadvantage. But he only gets an 8, and so he misses. His javelin harmlessly lands in the goo. Thrick, what would you like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna move over here and cast Pull the Dead on the enemy in front of Aaron.
Okay, you can do that, and he has taken damage. He soft 20 on his save.
He made it.
Okay. Is there anything on the bonus action or movement? Or more movement?
No. I already used all my movement as well.
Okay. Meanwhile, Telfar, what would you like to do?
I think I'm going to sneakily check out that little drawer in the bottom underneath the purple disc.
Okay. Hold on un petit moment. Yeah, I could have swore that I tagged oozes. Okay, so you swoop down and you're going to attempt to open this drawer stealthily, so make a stealth check.
Sorry, 44.
Okay, so you stealthily open this this drawer, and inside you find disappointment. You find
A mimic.
Disappointment.
a pile of 2,000 copper pieces. However, as soon as you open the drawer, the multi-armed statue animates and attempts to grab you. Dum-da-dum-da-dum.
Do you get a Chwinga blessing today that says you escape grabs?
That'd be useful.
It gets a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For 16 points of slashing damage. And you see that these hands, it wasn't trying to grab you, the ends of these fingers just are jagged points, and it comes out and slashes you. And as soon as it slashes you, that breaks your stealth, and the puddings then decide that they're going to join the fun. And they, well, the puddings, as far as dexterity goes, aren't that really scary. They get a whole terrifying 14.
That's a miss.
No, on their initiative, now that they know that you're a thing. Yep, that's where they would go. Okay. Is there anything else? So your action was to open the drawer. You find 2,000 copper pieces, which I know you're absolutely thrilled about. Is there anything else that you would like to do? Movement or bonus action?
Yeah, if I'm not interested in touching the copper pieces, I'm probably just going to... Like, I'm not being grappled, right? It was a slashing attack.
Right.
So I'm just going to leave and stealth again.
So if you do that, then the statue gets an attack of opportunity as you leave.
Why is that?
Because you wouldn't be disengaging. Well, you could use your bonus action to disengage and run away, but you wouldn't be able to stealth.
But as a halfling, don't I just get to move through the space of other things without drawing an attack of opportunity?
It's not that you're moving through a space of something else. It's that the trap is engaged. And this statue...
I will use my bonus action to disengage and run away.
Okay. All right. You can do that. And we are back to Shamish. Shamish, what do you want to do?
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move over here to this guy.
Okay.
Okay, what do I want to hit him with? If I can hit him, I definitely can hit him. 25 hit?
Yes.
Huh? I'm not gonna overkill it, but I'm definitely gonna hurt him. So wait, what are we fighting? I kinda missed some of...
They're Orogs. They are very intelligent orcs.
Huh.
And these are the same guys that are wearing the plate mail space armor.
Okay. Wow, I did pretty much no damage.
I was laughing at that video. What happens when you crit and you do like the absolute minimum damage? And sometimes shit happens.
17 damage.
Okay, so he takes 17. That's with a divine smite?
Oh, and that's with a divine smite and blinding smite.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
So
I rolled a ridiculous amount of ones.
So. Blinding smite. Does he have to make a save or to not be blinded? I forget.
Yeah, he has to make a save to not be blinded.
Okay.
DC, I'm pretty DC 15.
Well, you say that. I said he was smart, not wise. But he is blinded. He only got a 6.
Hope it was worth something. Well, I have a second attack, so.
Go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay, so.
He's blind.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you roll to hit?
Yeah, I gotta do that. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I got that, and that. Okay, yeah, this is actually some damage, finally, God. Damage.
Okay, so on that one, you bring your sword down and you kill him. He is dead. Okay, anything with a bonus action?
Can I get up to that one?
Up here? On the fin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
use
could-
the rest of your move.
Yeah, you could use the rest of your move and I'll allow you to make a strength athletics check to climb up there.
Yeah, Easy.
Watch him roll a 1.
Athletics?
Yeah.
$23.
Yeah. So you are up on the end of this fin that's sticking off the side of this weird ship.
Can I hit him with my shield?
No, that was your whole thing. Aaron, what would you like to do?
I will step on the back of the deceased log right there and push off to get a little acceleration and a hop, skip, jump to get up to here
Okay.
to engage.
Okay. Make a athletics or acrobatics check since you described it as a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah. Not that much different. Looks like a 22.
Yeah, you are up there. That was your bonus action and movement to get up there. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. So you dumb, stupid. 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits it.
And the damage is 8. The thunder damage does not apply. because that would require my bonus action. Or
Okay.
actually, no, this is my action.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that it does apply, because
Yes.
I'm going to use a Thunderblade? What is it called? Booming Blade.
Booming Blade.
Yeah. And that's
But
19.
to cast Booming Blade, you'd have to use your bonus action to cast Booming Blade. So I allowed you to make the
We'll see.
athletics
that's
check
right.
to get up as a bonus action to get up there.
I don't think it is a bonus. I
It's
think
not. It's not. Using a skill is a regular action, but I'm allowing you to do it as a bonus action since you're.
Oh, what? Okay, I will just do a regular attack, but just for clarity, I think Booming Blade is a regular action.
No.
And part of the casting
It
of it
is.
is
Booming
to
Blade
make an
is a
attack.
spell.
Right, Booming Blade's a
A
spell.
spell. You
Yeah,
make an
it's
attack
just a
as
regular-
part of casting it.
It's a cast a spell action, so it uses one action to do it, not the bonus action.
You're right. It is a one-action spell.
And you have to.
Yeah, it's a part of the attack. Yeah. Okay. So
Whatever you rule is fine.
no. You're right. So he has to make a save.
I think he just doesn't move, right?
If he moves, he would take the additional d8s of damage.
Yeah.
Hold on here.
So I have to make an attack roll to hit,
Right.
which I had a 23.
So Booming Blade has been updated. If you don't have Tasha's, Booming Blade has been updated. So it's one action, 5-foot radius, which counts. And the component is somatic and material being a melee weapon worth at least 1 silver piece, which that counts. You branch the weapon using the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. So that's very important because that nullifies reach weapons. It has to be within 5 feet. On a hit, the target suffers weapons attacks, normal effects, and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. If the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, the target takes 1d8 thunder damage and the spell ends. The spell's damage increases when you reach certain levels. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage to the target on a hit, and the damage the target takes for moving increases to 2d8. Both damage rolls increase by 1d8 at 11th level and again at 17th. So yeah, you did both the thunder damage and the 8 piercing.
So I've got 2d8 of thunder damage, and he'll take 3 if he moves.
Correct.
Since I'm 11th level or more.
Correct.
And then the bad news for him is that I am a rogue and know how to hit right.
So now
And,
you get sneak damage.
yeah. So he took 19 plus 28 is 47.
Right. Which puts him down. He is dead. Okay.
Kill stole from Shamish.
Okay. Cancel, what would you like to do? Are you just going to continue to maintain concentration, or what are you doing?
I shall 5 times 1. We'll just chill here and don't think I can do anything. I will chill here for now.
Okay. So, are you going to ready an action, or are you going to take the dodge action?
Neither. In order to get here, I already have to use my action. So
Oh, you had to dash? Okay.
go
Gotcha.
speedy cast.
Gotcha.
Go Sonic.
Really? So you were just back here, though, weren't you?
No, I was way back here.
Oh, okay.
We said that the
Yeah.
squares are 5 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's at least 45 feet. So yeah, okay.
Yeah. I
Gotcha.
don't want to go closer to it in case I get walloped by a dude.
Gotcha.
On ship again.
Okay. Narte, what would you like to do?
I think that I will. I'm gonna cast Flame Strike again.
Okay, same guy.
Same place.
Okay. Nope, he only got a 3. He's going to take all of it.
Okay. $16 fire damage.
Okay.
And 2 radiant. Oh, that was a good roll.
Wow. Okay, so this orc is burned to a crisp.
They both should be, because,
That's right.
probably because
That's right.
It is, yeah.
I wish I wouldn't have done that. Well, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter because you guys killed all of the orcs. So, okay. So, yeah, that gets rid of all of them. Did you want to move?
Was there one at this back
Yes.
Callista?
He had jumped down. You just killed him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I moved with the rest.
Thrick, what would you like to do? So all the threats are gone.
So, let's see.
Arr, matey, it is time to plunder the ship.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get on board, like way up here.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength athletics check.
Okay. Where's my die? $14.
Yeah, you're able to get up there. Okay. And then make a perception check. Well, you don't need to make a perception check. You see that here, there is a hatch that's open. And you can, having been aboard the Scarlet Marpanoth, you can tell that this is some kind of pressure hatch. It has a wheel on it for locking it in place.
So I'm just gonna dash over there.
Okay.
And like way right there.
Okay.
And tell people that there's a hatch.
Okay.
Is the hatch open or closed?
The hatch is open. And when you look down inside, you can see that there is an O-Rock. There's a ladder that goes down, and the ladder doesn't go all the way to the floor, but it's about 5 feet above the floor. And at the very bottom, there is an O-Rog that is hanging dead from the last rung on the ladder with his boot caught in the ladder. He's just hanging there dead. Meanwhile,
Just hanging around.
he's just hanging around. Over here.
That's not somebody.
I'm going to cast Create Undead and get 2 ghouls from the bodies of the Orogs.
Well, we're not out of Anish yet. So hold on to that thought.
Okay.
How the noble dwarves have fallen.
Hey.
I mean, once you stick a withered up old heart inside you, everything goes to crap after that.
these poor bastards. Let's see here. Oh, are you serious? Well, he can't do anything, but he can at least get to here. What about this guy? So these poor puddings have to use their dash action.
They're hungry. They haven't eaten in a while. And Telfar's being attacked by little Pac-Man wannabes.
Yeah. Waka 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 waka. So these 3 black puddings chase after Telfar. But they had to use their dash action to do it, because puddings don't move real fast. You know, being a pudding and all. Telfar, what would you like to do?
Are they still on the ceiling?
Yeah. They're maneuvering their way in between stalactites that are hanging down from the ceiling and following you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fly low, I suppose, to stay away from them.
Okay.
And...
Break line of sight and hide.
yeah, that's probably the best idea. Probably just gonna go around this corner right here and break my line of sight with everything and try to re-stealth.
Okay, go ahead and make your stealth check.
You haven't figured out by now, Chris. She doesn't need to make.
I know, right? Yeah.
39. 39?
Okay, you have a 39. Okay. So I assume that you guys all want to go down the hatch, correct?
Down the hatch. Down the hatch.
Yep.
Okay.
For
Yes.
my action,
Yes.
could I fold a little paper crane
Mm-hmm.
and write a little short note to my friend Aaron? It just says, slimes are coming.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. That's what I want to do for my action.
Okay, so you throw a paper plane or a paper bird. Now, if I remember correctly, that's not exactly what I wanted.
Oh, also, Chris, that purple disc with an eye on it, I tried to draw a picture of it. Did it look like that? At the top of the screen next to the room 12.
Yeah, more or less, yes. That's actually pretty good. That's probably some of the best artwork that I've seen in Roll20.
I try. Well, I think I know what it means now. Out of character, at least.
We're gonna have to get some Visine.
There they are. I'm moving you guys down to another map that's actually a part of this map. Let's see here. I need to see where this opens up. Yep. So you guys my upstairs neighbors are playing a soundtrack for my D&D game. I didn't realize that D&D was so related to hip-hop, but
eyes so then.
So you come down this ladder, and the ladder is bolted to the wall of the upper deck, and hanging upside down on the ladder is a dead Orog in plate armor. There are a number of crates in this room. It appears to be a cargo hold. You find a second dead Orog in plate armor, along with his great axe, lying amid the wreckage of several wooden crates. Toward the back of the hold are 5 intact wooden crates and 5 wooden chests secured under heavy cargo nets. Thrick, you notice the hallway that heads down the hall. You can see that there are 2 doors, and then it kind of zigzags at the end. And in the hallway, leading towards the forward sections, you see a third dead Orog, and he's wearing a blood-stained apron but no armor. He also has what appears to be a chef's hat.
So there's the Orog at the ladder, right?
Correct.
Can I investigate to see what killed it?
You certainly can. It doesn't take really any skill to realize, and you've noticed this on all 3 of the bodies, that their skulls have been cracked open and their brains have been sucked out. And the dead Orog in the hall, this door is actually ajar, and he's laying in between the rooms here. He's kind of laying across this whole area. Think about what you'd like to do. I will be right back.
I want to make some rules for me. Wait, wasn't the chef like an important person to the captain that we found?
Yeah, that's right. Last week they mentioned the chef for some reason.
Yeah.
They ran out of food. But what was the deal with the
I don't have that in my notes. I apologize.
But I definitely agree with Lizzie that the captain was a mind flayer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys better be on the lookout for a miniature giant space hamster farm. That ship has got to get powered somehow.
Yeah. You're totally right, though.
It is a Spelljammer. They could be ethereal.
I like to wander and wade through wiki pages for 5e, and I end up in some random places. And today it was miniature giant space hamsters.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing much over here. Hiding behind the wall for some slimies.
So, the chef was the husband of the leader of the space Orogs that you met before.
I don't think we're going to be saving him.
Yeah, she didn't have much hope that he had survived, but she hoped that he did.
And we recall hearing that the captain was a mind flayer.
Correct. Mind flayer pirate. Space pirate.
Yeah. And the Orog that's in plate armor, his helmet is not to be found, or is it just on the floor like he took it off?
No, they're not wearing helmets. The 3 bodies don't have helmets. You don't know where they're at. They are clad in their usual plate space armor, and they have their spiky boots on, except for the cook. But they're not wearing helmets.
They're like the stupid space marines in 40K that have their heads exposed.
Right. Because snipers in 40k evidently don't exist.
All right. So, guys, we got us a mind flayer that's on the loose, and what the heck is this? Oh, a little paper crane, and it says, oh crap, we've got oozes incoming. Hopefully they, I don't know, we could close the hatch, but that might leave Telfar stuck out there.
Yeah, you're not sure. I mean, Telfar being a halfling, you're not sure that Telfar would have the strength to open the pressure hatch. And at the very least, it would slow him down.
It has a wheel. Is the wheel on the outside of it or the inside?
On the outside. Well, both.
Both. Okay. Oh, well. All right. If it's on both, I'll trust Telfar to be able to open it.
Okay.
So, get the paper crane.
I mean, you would know that the slimes aren't particularly fast. I mean, when they dash, they have a movement of 40 feet.
But at the same time, I don't know what this means. Like, it could be raining slimes. She might have started some sort of cataclysmic.
Yes, that is true.
This feeling is turning into. I have no idea what this means. So
that is true.
We'll close the door, and Telfar can open the door and close it when he comes in.
Okay. Okay. So Shamish, this is what you guys see in the cargo hold. What would you like to do? Now, like I said, towards the back of the ship, there are, let's see here, there are 5 intact wooden crates and 5 wooden chests that are secured under a cargo net.
You can open the chests.
Are they trapped?
You can see that the chests are unlocked, and you can see that all of the locks that had held them in place have been broken off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go open one of them.
The first chest that you open, you see 400 silver pieces, 180 gold pieces, 3 gold bracelets that are worth 25 gold pieces each, and half buried by the coins is a 5-inch diameter miniature beholder made of enameled gold with a black pearl central eye and multicolored spinels at the end of each eye stalk, worth 2,500 gold.
I want that. I will buy that. I will buy that from the rest of the party if they want me.
Buy it. I'm gonna buy it from the rest of the party.
No, me.
Telfar, are you writing this down, or do you want me to read it
You
again?
should roll for it. You can go Blade. You can just wish for that.
Or I could type it out for you. Either way.
I prefer that.
No, I don't want to wish for it. That'd be a waste of a wish.
So,
I will buy.
Just wish for like 1,000,000 gold or something.
400 HP.
Yeah, the party can sell it for 1 wish.
Yeah.
I wish I'd bought that. Oh, damn it! 3 gold bracelets.
Please let me buy it, Anthony.
We should roll for it, not buy it.
See, I can tell the Mind Flayer is already causing psychic conflict among the party members.
Fine, we'll roll for it, Anthony, but it has to be in the Roll20 chat.
Fine. What? Roll play?
So convenient. The person who won the luck blade with the 3 wishes needs more loot this week? Is that what's going on here? Interesting.
and is raising corpses. I mean, this is getting a little embarrassing here.
there you go. There are
Well, thank you.
4 more chests. So,
Okay.
Aaron.
So I'm closing the hatch, but I'm leaving. I'll get it mostly closed, and then I'm going to set the paper crane on the top of it as I push it closed.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Telfar's got a signal that we're in there.
Okay. Cancel. What would you like to do?
Have we actually explored any of the rooms yet?
No.
Oh, we're just.
The Mind Flayer is affecting us with greed.
I think we've had that problem from the start. I don't think that's new.
Alright.
Well, speak for yourself there, but
It's good that mind flayers speak telepathically because I always imagine them speaking with a speech impediment.
Have you seen the webcomic about the kindly Mind Flayer that moves into town and adopts a little orphan girl?
I think I have. Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
I ain't going to open this door while we wait.
Okay. So, this room contains a dining table, 6 stools, and a small iron stove. Cupboards built into the walls have been thrown open, their contents, utensils, and dishware scattered across the floor.
And you're standing on a corpse as you look in the room.
Make a perception check.
Oh boy, mine not strength. 9.
Yep, no, you don't notice anything.
I noticed that there's a door that I just came through.
Yes. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Nah.
Okay. I mean, you could step further into the room and investigate the room further.
That is a good idea, actually.
Because I bet you have a better investigation than your perception.
Yeah.
And it was unsteady standing on the back of the dead rock.
32.
You notice. Let's see here. You notice on the wall right here that there's a small hole at the base of the wall. And when you reach up in there, you can feel that there's some kind of rock that is embedded in the wall. And you pull it out, and you can see that this is a sending stone, one half of a pear. And this is a sending stone. And every once in a while, the sending stone kind of vibrates, and you can hear the female Orog chief that you met earlier saying, husband, are you there? Are you there, husband? I haven't heard from you. Please contact me soon.
I'm just gonna say to it, I do apologize, but your husband appears to be dead.
He's dead. Stop calling this number.
The husband you're attempting to call is no longer in service.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Like up to 3, after my mom died, like up to 3 years, I had, various loan, shady loan places that she'd taken loans out from, Indian casinos and, you know, all manner of payday loans that she had taken, calling my number wanting her to pay up. And I'm like, she's dead, stop calling. So I know exactly how that is. The stone goes silent. Narate.
Tears drip from the stone.
Yes. Who says you can't squeeze tears from a stone? Narate, what would you like to do?
Well, first I'm going to raise the dead ghouls.
Okay, so you're going to cast Raise Dead on one of the Orogs.
Create undead, and
Okay.
I'll get 2 ghouls from it.
Okay, so you have 2 ghouls.
And so there's a radio thing, right?
Well, Cancel in the other room has a sending stone. You guys, well, Telfar has a sending stone that can call back to Troll Skull Manor as well. Yeah, you guys definitely recognize a sending stone. You have a pair yourselves.
I'm going to move and see what's in 13D.
Okay. So you open the door. The resin walls are sculpted and painted to look like glossy black tentacles entwined around one another, and they have screaming elves in their grasp. There is an easel resting on a wood easel in the middle of the cabin is a half-finished canvas painting of a colorful alien landscape. Next to the easel, several paintbrushes and jars of paint lie on a small table. 5 finished paintings of other alien landscapes are leaning against the back of the easel. A blood-stained wooden chair with iron wrist clamps is bolted to the armrest sits in the forward alcove. A pool of sticky blood covers the floor around it. Make a perception check.
Wait. Plus 7. No, that's 28.
So you find that there's a small hatch in the floorboards of this room, and when you open it, you find a shallow compartment that has a book.
What type of book is it? Is it a special book, or is it just a book? Is it a journal?
You open it and realize that this is a spell book, bound in leather, and you realize that it's a spell book, but it takes you a moment to realize what it is that you're looking at, because each page is written in a braille-like script.
I know this. The Mind Flayer. This is the only way they write.
All you know is that it's a spell book, but if you had access to a comprehend languages spell, you'd be able to read all of the spells that are in the book.
I think I do. I also might not.
Anything to know someone who does.
Yeah, I happen to know this guy.
Where is...
you have a book full of Braille. Actually, you are right there. And like I said, up here, there is this chair with manacles mounted to the arms, and there's a pool of blood all around it.
Okay, that's weird, but okay. Torture chair.
Make an insight check.
It's Mind Flayer's dinner table.
Right.
I am proficient in insight.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
So that is 23.
So your insight tells you that, yeah, this is a Mind Flayer's dinner chair. He basically likes to strap people down into this chair and then suck their brains out.
Oh, gross.
Thrick, what would you like to do? Keep in mind there are 4 other chests. And, let's see here. There's 4 other chests and 3 crates.
Where Shamish is? Or in this area?
Yes.
I'm just gonna continue on to the room back here.
Okay. Which one of those doors did you want to open?
13E.
Okay. This is a small crew cabin that contains 2 sets of bunks stacked 3 tiers high. Other than that, there's nothing in here.
Okay. Then can I go to 13F as well, or?
Yeah. This cabin is furnished similar to the other room, but it also contains a dead Orog that's lying face down on the floor. Examination shows you that the Orog's skull has been cracked open and its brain sucked out. Lying at the Orog's feet is a great axe. And you see that there is another door here.
Is this just a normal great axe?
Yep.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the puddings these poor puddings ooh, this pudding goes in here. This pudding isn't so smart. He goes all the way over here. And the last pudding, he's a real dipshit. He rolled a nat 1 on his intelligence check. He dashes all the way over here. The first pudding is the only one that he got a nat 20 on his intelligence check. He is still completely baffled. And you, Telfar, you can see this pudding sitting there, and so it looks like a normal slime or pudding, but part of it is like up and looking around, like it has a head. It forms an actual amorphous blob, and this blob is like looking around.
Well, that is definitely not characteristic of a thing that's only supposed to have 1 fucking intelligence.
Actually, they normally have a -5.
Who do they?
You would guess that this intelligence actually has like a 0. So compared to an average black pudding, it's pretty smart.
This thing's genius.
Yeah.
Well, I think Telfar's probably just gonna want to slip by and like come, I don't know, over this way, and then try to like kind of be over here, and then from here you can probably see that the enemies on top of the vessel have been taken out brutally. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, down at the end, down here you can see that there's some burned corpses, and down here you can see that there are a couple of dead rogs as well.
Well, let's see. You need to measure. Here, there. That takes up my regular movement speed. We'll go for a dash. Go another 60 feet over here.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 22.
So you see that this hatch, you remember the hatch being open, you see that the hatch is now closed, and sitting at the edge of the hatch you can see your paper bird. And the paper bird, it's unfolded, it's open.
Gotcha.
So you know that it's been read.
Well, maybe on my way dashing there, I'll snatch it up, bring it with me.
Okay. Okay.
Swooping through the air, making a grabby snatch.
Shamish.
Eventually, I'm gonna want to get towards like the little eyeball windows and take a peek inside. That's my plan.
Gotcha. So Shamish, there are 4 more chests. And 3 crates. Anthony.
Hello, yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
So, let's see. Is there still those 4 chests?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go investigate the other chests.
I'm sorry, there are 5 crates and 4 chests. So you want to open another chest?
Yeah, open another chest.
Okay. This chest contains 6 bolts of elven silk that are worth 50 gold pieces each. There's an engraved box containing 5 3-inch tall figurines, each one depicting a kind of metallic dragon and made of an appropriate metal for each metallic dragon that are worth 250 gold pieces for the set. Let me type that out for you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I kind of want to steal this ship. I wish we had a way to teleport it.
Oh, there's a way.
It also have its magical helm, so it can't be like flown or anything unless we go on another quest to find the Spelljammer helm.
We're gonna stumble over it on the way down.
Yeah.
It's destiny.
What level are we on again? Like, or we could probably find a way to remove the spell. Oh, we're on level 19. Shit, that's level 20.
You'll never be able to move that ship unless you can harness the power of miniature giant space hamsters, I'm telling
No,
you.
you're right. We have to search for it. We haven't found one yet. You make a good point about that.
get Quill high enough a level, he can polymorph somebody into a giant miniature space.
So the thought occurs to you, the only way that you would be able to get this out of Undermountain would be with a wish spell. But
and we happen to have 3 of them.
But
Yeah.
even if you did, you can't work it because it is missing the helm.
You could, so we find the helm.
There
We
is
just
that.
have to get a Yonti locksmith to come over there and change the key.
I'm not sure if it works like that.
So
It always works like that.
that is what Shamish finds in the second chest. Aaron, what would you like to do? There are 3 chests and 5 crates left.
Okay. Well, I have closed the hatch, and my party members have all just gone running off into invisible corners of the ship after we have clear evidence that a mind flayer is killing everybody on this ship, which is pretty par for the course.
Yeah.
Did Telfar make any? Did Telfar make any noise or anything up there at the top of the hatch?
No.
Okay.
No, I pooped by and snatched up your note, and I'm on my way to the little eyeball window so I can take a peek in there, see if I can see anything.
Oh, okay. Just wondering if I was aware that you were knocking on the door or something. I might have missed it. Well, this is just crazy. This is insanity. So, I am not going to bury my head in any chests or anything while we have a brain-eating threat on this ship. Like,
Yes.
freaking crazy.
The ever greedy paladin dragonborn looting the chest before taking care of danger.
And our lawful good cleric dwarf raising corpses all over the place. All right, so I'm gonna come down into the hallway here, where I have some chance of detecting threats and aiding my, I don't know, super greedy allies.
Okay.
And I'll just be ducking and weaving and I'll ready a dash to close with anybody that's under threat.
Greedy? No. Super? Yes.
You could get further down the hallway.
Well, I need to be able to see the back and the front. I mean,
so like you could make it to here
yeah.
if you wanted.
This, you know, we have threats that are possibly from there and threats that are possibly from there. So I'm in the middle.
Okay, gotcha. So you're readying an action for anything that looks dangerous.
Yep. If somebody needs me, I will do a dash.
Okay.
To position.
Cancel. What would you like to do?
I'll walk out here. Notice that you're actually there. And,
Roll a perception for that.
yeah, good point.
Accidentally stabs Aaron. Oh shit! I thought you were the mind flayer.
Walk right through you without noticing. As I go
Proceed to
5.
You see one of the, like in Metal Gear, you see one of the overturned crates just suddenly, you know, sitting there.
Not a crate, I just see a mannequin.
He's mastered the art of standing so still that you can't see him.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
Drax.
That is all.
Okay. Are you going to ready an action or dodge?
No.
Okay. Narate, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna move, and no one's been in 13G or 13E, right?
Threck has been into both 13E and 13F.
Not GRH yet, so.
Right.
I'm picturing the adventurers running around with like beads of pearls hanging out from loose pockets and bulging coins rattling around.
Yeah, and a couple of recently created ghouls that are stopping to gnaw on corpses.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll move into 13G then.
Okay. Alright, if that's what you want to do.
It's consistent with the other craziness so far.
So you notice that the door to the bridge stands slightly ajar, and you open it to see... Hold on, let me see if I got something for this.
Dun, dun, dun.
A mind flare. Ain't no way. I didn't expect this.
No.
It's the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah. Never expected.
Nope, I do not. So... I will just use one of my guys. That seems easiest. Wish I had a... Oh, wait. Maybe I do have pirates. I have pirates! That's way more appropriate.
Oh, pirates like for me.
Yarr!
There we go.
I'm waiting for him to fall from the sky. There he goes. Okay.
I have to look to see how to spell this guy's name.
What, are we just casually fighting a mind round?
Yep.
Fortunately, or I know.
Okay.
We fight.
So...
Do me a favor. When we start to engage the mind flayer, have all of the oozes come up from behind us.
yeah.
This is finalized from the start.
So... You see, standing in the middle of the bridge, you see a mind flayer dressed as a pirate captain, complete with a very shiny rapier and a scabbard on his side. This is Captain Nagathrod. You see two 9-foot diameter windows that are bulging transparent crystal are set in bronze frames. Painted on the sloped ceiling are familiar constellations but unfamiliar planets. And you see in the middle of the room grooves in the middle of the floor that suggest a piece of furniture once rested there. Nagathrod, let's see, oh fun, he gets lair actions. Nagathrod draws his saber, or draws his rapier. And rolls initiative. And since we're technically still in combat because of the oozes, I will just add him to the stack. Oh, that's unfortunate. Nagathrod gets a whole whopping 3. Okay. So, Norte, you open this door and you see this Mind Flare pirate captain standing there. What would you like to do?
Going to move up to him. And is he aggressive?
We walked over the corpses of people with
He's a mind flare.
You immediately notice that he looks on edge and very gaunt, like he's starving. You also see that at the forefront of the bridge is in 13H. You see that this is just open, and you see that there's a bunch of broken crates in there and shattered glass all over the floor.
So they only eat brains, right?
Yep.
Oh, then I'm gonna kill him. I'll cast 8th level Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
I'll roll to attack.
Counterspell.
What?
Counterspell. Is it 8th level?
21.
Actually, I think it doesn't matter if it's upcast. It's not a 4th, 5th, or 6th level spell. I think counterspell just works.
Well, he got a 21
On what?
on his counterspell.
I mean, I don't think
Do
we
I have to outroll that?
No, your spell is countered.
Yeah.
Spell just simply doesn't go off.
Dang it.
Now,
It's the spell slot, but
upon hearing the arcane words cast, does that trigger my ready to action to dash?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Is that my action?
That would be your action. You have a bonus action, and I think you're out of movement.
My ghouls will attack him then.
30 feet.
Yeah, you're...
no counter spells. They're ghouls.
Okay, so your ghouls can go ahead and attack him.
They are going to bite him.
Okay.